What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there? I'm gonna say it again. How y'all doing out there? I got some more information. Yes, I do. This your boy Leon Abington. 3,000. Like and subscribe. I got nothing but love for y'all. Nothing but love. And today's topic is about Monique and Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith stuck his nose in some business he had nothing to do with. Monique went on Shannon Sharp's show and she was calling out the people that did her wrong. And just because he friends with some of the people that she named, he started dogging her. Well, let's get right to it, y'all. Let's hear some of it.
Back. Salute to everybody who is in the channel, man. Y'all hit those like button, man. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. And also, again, I appreciate all of you guys who have subscribed to the podcast show. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section to the podcast show. Make sure y'all do that. I'll pin the link again at the top of the comment section of this video. Anybody want to support the channel? Look, man, let's get right into it, man. So Stephen A. Smith came out, put his 2 cents in. We all seen he was clout chasing on the whole situation with Monique and the interview with Shannon Sharp. Stephen A. Smith, pure hatred, pure jealousy that Shannon Sharp was getting his shine and doing his thing. And because of that, that caused him to make a horrible decision. And in that decision he made, he decided that he was going to come out and talk down on Monique. And that has absolutely backfired on Stephen A. Smith, as Monique and her husband have just come out and dropped the Eat the Napalm bomb on Stephen A. Smith. Monique and her husband came out basically and unloaded everything on Stephen A. and used words to basically cancel Stephen A. Smith. And they're citing under basically mistreatment of women. And I'm going to tell you how. And she did it because I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna play what she said. Now, you guys subscribe to the channel, share the video, and hit the like button because it's finna get personal right here. Like Deion Sanders say, like Prime said, it's gonna get personal, baby. So, as you guys are coming on in, man, Monique went all the way with this thing. Her husband went in hard body on Stephen A. And they even invoked all of the things that Stephen A. Smith did. They pulled up with all receipts on Stephen A. Snitch. And this dude, like I said before, man, it's about time. And I hope Shannon Sharp sees all of this stuff as well. That the hating Stephen A. Snitch been doing on him and things like that. I'm going to let you guys hear with Monique and her husband just hit Stephen A. Smith with they even brought Kwame Brown's name into the situation about Stephen A. Smith and the disrespect that he has been getting away with for the longest. But the most dangerous thing she said is that Stephen A. Smith, her and her husband say that he don't respect women. And that right there is going to get Stephen.
I'm gonna pause it there, people. This brother, I gotta give a shout out to him. Book TV. He has done his homework on this. And I get nothing but big thumbs up to the brother. Like and subscribe to his channel. Back to Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith have been dogging out people for a while. You know, he's been, you know, throwing people up under the bus. And no one's really been calling them out. Some people called them out here and there, but it was very brief and subtle. So they saying this brother don't have no respect for women. You know, listen to the information and you make your own decision. Let's get back to it.
Remember, that woman stuff is what got Stephen A. Smith suspended the first time from ESPN. It's what got him suspended. They going in on Stephen A. Smith, and they're bringing that back to the forefront, saying that he has sisters and you don't respect women, and you basically trying to withhold a woman from telling her side of the story. So for you guys who don't know what happened, Stephen A. Snitch did a podcast show, called himself Clout Chasing, the Shannon Sharp interview with Monique. Stephen A. Snitch has friends in the industry in which Monique was talking about. He apparently, I guess, was set up by his friends, allegedly, to go speak out against this, and it backfired on this fool because now Monique and her husband on his Stephen A. Smith with the entire blow. Now I'm gonna let you guys hear what they had to say. Share the video, like the video, and here we go. See, the first question would not be, Stephen A. Smith, why did you video someone? Or you won't entertain Kevin Hart is the biggest star in the world. That's Monique's husband talking too, so we're going to get into it. Bro, she said that. Not only did she say that, not only when she spoke about Oprah and Tyler, these are individuals that you failed to hear that she said she loves them. And when you love folks, you tell them what they need to know, not what they want to hear. We put certain individuals in such a status that we disallowed them to be human beings. And on the note of taking the long way around and that there are no shortcuts. So you could take the shortcut and cross through Miss Evelyn's yard, but you know she got a pit bull. And he may or may not be in that yard. But you know for sure if you get in that yard and he is in that yard, you will definitely be chased. It is a bit safer to go around the long way because not only is it the right thing to do because you're not cutting through somebody's yard, their grass, trespassing on their property, but what happens is it may be a longer journey, but it's worth the trip. So we're going to take the long way around, and we're not going to call out these individuals on platforms like this. We're going to call them up. Now, please don't confuse. When Monique is standing on stage, she has an artistic paintbrush designed to paint her life and make people laugh in a way in which a comedian is supposed to do. So her life experiences are fair game. They're fair game. Fair game. So when she says what she says on stage, please don't say it's the way that she said it. Because she's on stage, we're dealing with, when we're not on stage, what is being said. And again, to revisit Brother Stephen A., I'd like to point something out to you. When you sit there and you say that a black woman looks bitter because she's telling her personal truth, when you sit there and you speak in reference to the individuals that she spoke about, you're not, because you wanted to distinguish yourself from Shannon Sharp as being a journalist, but you said you don't know what's happening, you don't know what's going on, and you don't care to know. That right there is you sacrificing your journalistic integrity because it is your job to know when you make assertions about certain individuals and not form an opinion, and you are supposed to ask the questions such as, when she said what she said regarding Kevin Hart and David Beckham, as it relates to him reneging on what he promised, and you ask the question, was there a reason, Monique, that he would do that? Here's the question you should ask. Is what she said true? And if there was a reason why he would have done that, would there not have been a reason why he wouldn't have called her first to say, I've got to take that deal back? See, when we stay grounded in this thing called ethics, come on. When we stand grounded in this thing called right, it's going to carve through all of the nonsense that you were trying to communicate. And I can see, based upon watching you throughout the years, that you consider yourself an intellect. And please forgive me for speaking in this manner as it relates to Monique. As a black man, what happens is the black woman should sometimes not have to defend herself. Sometimes there's a level of defense that should be had on her behalf for we as black men, because Monique didn't step to you when you were calling Kyrie Irving out for being a man and making a decision as a man to not get a shot and ridiculing him because his father raised a man. You should not have called out Kwame Brown in the way that you did, calling him a bust, because you have forgotten that that black man has a family, and any man that has had the length of time that he had to live the dream in the NBA is not a bust. Man, let's start right there. Stephen A. Snitch's
Yeah, like you said, let's stop right there. Stephen A. Smith dogged Kyrie Irving when he didn't want to take that shot. They called him all types of names, called him an idiot, saying that uh, he should be suspended indefinitely. He shouldn't be making the money he making. Uh, Stephen A. Smith went in, and I totally agree with Kyrie Irving. I didn't take that shot. Why would you put something in your body that you have no idea what it is? They have been lying to us forever. When have they ever showed any concern about the black race? That now they want to save us? That's BS. They never cared about us. Now all of a sudden they care. 2020, all the years prior to that, they never cared. But now 2020, when this shot come out and the world collapse and the COVID hits, now they care about our well-being. Really? That's the Arsenio Hall movement. Make you want to think. Why are you people taking this shot? Why? The doctors can't even tell you what's in the shot. Back to this point with Stephen A. Smith.
Done. So Kwame Brown has went viral again. I tried to call him, get him on. I guess he's busy. When he see this, he gonna play this video. He gonna say, "Oh man, they don't got it bust in this thing again." You understand what I'm saying? But the whole world know what's up with Stephen A. Snitch, man. The whole world know. He's done so. It's over with. And I ain't even finished playing this yet. The man said you sound like you act like you an intellect, but you sitting up here talking down on women, and you don't even know what the truth is yourself, but you'll sit up here and cast aspersions on what she has to say. And I'm telling you guys right now, Stephen A. Snitch is in a bad situation. He had no reason to put his nose in other people's business. He should have minded his own business and kept doing whatever it was that he called himself doing. But like Monique's husband said, and peep the wordplay he used, because he eated this dude, packed him up, and it's over with for Stephen A. Smith. It's over with now because now you dealing with people who got as much clout as you got. So all that I'm using, I'm this, I'm that, that don't work no more, Stephen A. People see what's up with you, bro. They don't respect you, man. And they seen what you did to Kyrie Irving. I've been calling it on this channel for years. They seen what you did to Kwame Brown. I've been calling it on this channel for years, how you repeatedly, for years, used a platform to sit up there and disdain another black man, but you always talking about what you gonna do for the black brother and all this other stuff, bro. It's about time that you have more people speak up and call them out. This is the first time I think I've ever heard a celebrity at this level call out Stephen A. Snitch for what he said about Kwame Brown and Kyrie Irving. What other celebrities y'all know that's at this level called out Stephen A. Snitch for the things that he said about Kyrie Irving, Kwame Brown, and all these dudes? Kwame Brown wasn't bothering this man. This man did it for years. He disrespected a man that wasn't bothering him for years and kept doing it. And then after he retired, continued to use his name to try to disgrace the community, but he wouldn't dare do that. To none of them other boys, he wouldn't dare do that. You understand what I'm saying? To Darko Milicic, who was picked by the Detroit Pistons instead of Carmelo Anthony and turned out to be a bust, he wouldn't dare do that. To Adam Morrison, who was picked by the Lakers, didn't do nothing in the NBA, was supposed to be the next quote-unquote Larry Legend, Larry Bird, came nowhere close. He didn't dare do that. But you sat up there, like the man said, you disrespected Kyrie Irving for making a choice as a man. And you tore him down. You used your platform to tear him down every day. And you did the same thing to Kwame Brown. And when Kwame Brown get his hands on this, when Kwame Brown find out that Monique and her husband don't brought his name up and spoke up for him and the mistreatment of what you did to him on a daily basis, you disrespectful and you are done. And they saying that you don't respect how women have their thoughts. And you have already been suspended by ESPN in the past dealing with situations like this. When you weren't sensitive, I guess, to what they said, for things you said about him. And I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna keep playing it. Let's keep going. Black man, what happened? And for y'all who just came in here, like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. This is Monique's husband talking on Stephen A. Snitch with Monique right here. And they pulled up receipts on Stephen A. He's done. Because now you got big wigs talking about this dude. Kevin Hart and David Becky as it relates to him reneging on what he promised. And you asked the question, well, is there a reason, Monique, that he would do that? Here's the question you should ask. Is what she said true? And if there was a reason why he would have done that, would there not have been a reason why he wouldn't have called her first to stay?
Let me stop it there. Now, Sidney had made a good point. First thing he should have said, is that true or false, what Monique is saying about these celebrities? And then do your homework. Investigate before you make any comment on it. Back to the story, y'all.
I've got to take that deal back. And see, when we stay grounded in this thing called ethics, come on. When we stay grounded in this thing called right, it's going to carve through all of the nonsense that you were trying to communicate. And I can see, based upon watching you throughout the years, that you consider yourself an intellect. And please forgive me for... Hey, y'all heard what he said? He said you consider yourself an intellect. Oh, hey, that right there is body blows. Busting his...
He's right. Those are body blows. You consider yourself an intellect. He didn't say the world consider you intellect. You consider yourself an intellect. Ooh, that's a body blow there. I gotta hand it to the brother. That's a body blow. We got more. Making them, whoa. Hey, they hit Stephen A. Smith hard on this one, y'all. He said you consider yourself an intellect. He didn't say you are an intellect. He said you consider yourself an intellect. Then he broke it down. All the foolishness that you did that wasn't intellectual. Here we go right here, y'all. This is easy work. This is body work right here. I've been telling y'all this for years. Now you got Monique and them going at this dude, putting this dude out here. This dude is done so. Thinking in this manner as it relates to Monique, as a black man, what happens is the black woman should sometimes not have to defend herself. Sometimes there's a level of defense that should be had on her behalf for we as black men, because Monique didn't step to you when you were called. Gotta stop it there. The man is right. That is our duty as a woman's man to protect her, to speak up for her. A black man's duty is to respect his woman, his wife, and protect her and profess her. If you don't do that as her man, another man will step up and take your place and do it. So any man that stepped to a woman and she got a man, you're not just disrespecting that woman, you disrespecting her man. And he gotta check you. If he got any balls, he got to check you. Because I'm going to check you about my woman. I'm going to check you. When Kyrie Irving out for being a man. That's a fact. Monique ain't get up in your business and tell you sound bitter. See, Stephen A. Smith is done. Hey, y'all don't really see the play here. Stephen A. is done. I've been waiting for this day. His brother going in hard. Because Monique and her husband don't hit this dude with facts. When Stephen A. Smith was sitting up here doing that to Kyrie, when Kyrie did not want to get the jab, and Stephen A. demonized that man because he didn't want to get the jab, Monique didn't put her nose in your business. She didn't come on a platform and say, Stephen A. Smith sound bitter because he out here hating on Kyrie for being a grown man, standing on grown man business. You're done, son. Smash the like button, y'all come on here and hit the subscribe button. I'm happy. They cooked this dude 3 the hard way, and I can't be more happier than what they did. And I know when Kwame Brown hear this,
Oh, it's finna get real. It's finna get real personal on these YouTube streets. Here we go, baby. And making a decision as a man to not get a shot and ridiculing him because his father raised a man. Ooh. You should not have called out Kwame Brown in the way that you did, calling him a bust, because you have forgotten that black man has a family, and any man that has had the length of time that he had to live the dream in the NBA is now a bust in my book. Bro, they got the ears to the street.
Yeah, he fouled, calling that man a buck. Like the brother said, he's not a buck, he's a hero. Anytime you can have a goal, a dream, and you reach that dream, you're a hero. Do you know the sacrifice, the dedication, the admiration and all that he did to get there to the NBA? Getting to the NBA is very hard. There's nothing easy about it. Nothing easy. So when you, as a kid, have a dream to get to the NBA and you complete and be successful to make that dream a reality, yeah, you're a hero in my book, brother. All day, every day. Because everybody just can't make it to the NBA. Back to the story.
Boy, these celebrities had an ear to the streets. Monique and them know about all this stuff Stephen A. did to Kwame Brown, to all these people. They know about this. They've been on this dude. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all ain't heard no high-profile celebrity. When's the last profile celebrity y'all heard call Stephen A. Smith out for all the stuff he did to Kwame Brown? And all the stuff he said for years. For years. We ain't talking about criticism here, criticism there. No, we talking about almost stalking this dude for years. Using him as disrespect. Putting his name out there disrespectfully for years. And nobody called him out on it until now. Monique and her husband went 10 deep on this fool right here. Straight like that. Stephen A. Smith is done. Hey, and this dude ain't even finished yet. But Stephen A., you are, bro, you need to go ahead and I know you're going to have your apology ready. But we don't want to hear it, man. Just go ahead and step down, bro. Graciously bow out. It's over with for you after this, bro. People don't see you. People been on to you. Just because none of the other celebrities really said nothing about the foolishness that you was running, because they should have said something to you when you did that to Kyrie. They should have said something to you when you did that to Kwame Brown. But they let you ride doing that. But you want to put your nose in their business because you a part of the problem and not the solution, Stephen A. Smith. You a part
didn't
of
go
all this
there.
foolishness that's going against. You understand what I'm saying? With your partner over there on ESPN First Take, Shannon Sharp, has been allowing people to expose. That's why you went on your channel and you said you wouldn't have let people say what they said on Shannon Sharp's channel. Because you said you're a real journalist and you've been trained. That's what you said. You said you've been through 30 years of training. That's what you said. See, you've been trained. And what they train you to do is to go off on people that look like you. That's what they train you to do. Right? So they trained you.
Yeah, I gotta shut it down from there. He said a mouthful. How many people that you know always hating on our own people, tearing us down, showing hatred, showing jealousy, malice on your own brothers and sisters? Why? Why do we hate one another so much? Why do we kill one another in a drop of a hat? If someone accidentally step on your foot, you ready to kill them. Why? That Willie Lynch syndrome is still in people's mind. Malcolm X talked about it. Boss, we sick. That's the mentality. Listen to that mentality. We sick. He loves his master more than he loves himself. Stephen A. is a house brother. It's a field brother and a house brother. He's a house brother. Always tearing down our brothers. I'm just back with another one, y'all. Make you think, make you analyze some things. You tell me what you feel. You tell me. It's just my opinion, and I'm reporting the news. But I got nothing but love, peace, and soul. And like and subscribe to Leon Arlington 3000. Don't forget about your board. Tell your people, your family, your friends to share with everybody. And we want to let YouTube know we in the building. We need to let them know we in the building, y'all. Deuces. And stay safe.